Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bigger Than Race, exposure to all things truth, whether you like it or not, with unique perspectives from different beings from all walks of life. This is Bigger Than Race. Investigate truth on your own terms.
Mango back on another podcast at Project, and we are with the myth, the legend, Brando, aka Crypto Wizard.
Yes. That's more like it.
Yes, sir. Why do you call it Crypto Wizard?
Well, I have been coined the Crypto Wizard from my community because I'm somebody who prides itself on finding the best hidden gems within blockchain crypto, and we place our bets, and those bets.
Who's we? You have a team?
Me and my community. They take my advice, and
So tell me a little bit about yourself. How'd you get into crypto?
Well, let me finish how I got to the name to be the wizard.
Whatever.
But we make these nice plays in crypto. We get these calls, or I tell them what we should do, and then normally it comes to fruition. They make a lot of money on them. So when you have a success rate like how I have garnered over this time period,
seems like a lot of confidence.
Why shouldn't it be? I mean, everything has come to pass. So that's how I got the name, man. But how I got into crypto, I was pretty much selling life insurance at the time. I walked into a...
I still can't believe you totally see that. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know why he says I look like a life insurance agent.
You do look like a life insurance agent.
That's funny. But
I would trust you with my life insurance.
A lot of people did trust me, and that's why people trust me in crypto. So, Hey, I got a trustworthy face and vibe, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, man, I walked into Starbucks one day, and a gentleman pulled me over. He was like, "Have you heard of Bitcoin?" And I was like, "No." So he showed me it on an exchange at that time, and he was asking me, if you put this amount of money, you'll get this amount of Bitcoin, and you'll make some money.
At a random Starbucks.
Random Starbucks. I knew he was trying to scam me.
Yeah. And
I didn't go for it, but. Funny how God works, the universe works. I kept calling him. I was like, "Yeah, tell me more."
Wait, you called him after he scammed you?
Well, no, he didn't scam me.
After he tried to scam you?
Well, he tried to, but I think he saw that I was a good person, and he knew if he did get away with the scam, it was going to end up being bad for him.
Why?
Because I'm just blessed. I'm anointed by God. Why you think I'm the crypto wizard? I have an anointing on my life.
Okay.
You think it's a game?
I think it is a game.
Well, how can it be a game if I have the proof of, let's just say 60 plus assets that I called at a certain price point, and all of them have gone up to make nothing but ultimate gains?
Okay.
We're talking about life-changing money.
Okay.
That money that makes you go to sleep really happy at night.
So we were talking about how you change people's lives with your knowledge on the space of crypto, and you're the wizard of changing people's lives, right? And you make magic happen. But honestly, no, hold on. Let me. You have a lot of confidence, so I want to explain to everyone. You got involved in the beginning in 2016, right?
Yeah.
And you bumped into the scammer, and he scammed you. He almost scammed you, and then you're like curious about crypto after that. But at the end of the day, what about crypto got you curious, to get involved?
Well, the next alignment that happened with the universe, where it brought about another synergistic alignment to pique my interest in crypto. So I normally went to these little community meetups. We speak about conspiracy theories and things of that nature. This week they happen to have somebody coming in to speak on a crypto project. So for me, I was intrigued. I was like, "Oh shit, God is trying to tell me a sign." So I went, and this lady she was great at selling, just pitching this product. I knew it was bullshit.
Okay.
Because when I looked into it, it would look like a whole bunch of unfinished stuff.
Okay.
But it sounds good.
And this is in 2016?
This was in 2017, it could have been 2016, might have been early 2017. It didn't make sense for me to give them my money. So what it did do was it piqued my interest for me to go and investigate truth for my own terms.
Yeah.
And I saw that I could really change my life with this stuff because blockchain technology was actually changing
So you're
people's
more
lives.
curious about the blockchain technology and not making the money?
I was more curious in discovering what the fuck this was before I put my money into it.
Okay, and how long did it take for you to get comfortable to actually educate people on this?
Okay, so I didn't want to start educating people until I felt I was more confident in the knowledge and understanding it. So I didn't start really speaking about it in the public until about 2019. But I was talking to everybody behind the scenes at my
So it took you
job.
3 years to feel comfortable.
Yeah, to start a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was talking to people and advocating about crypto in 2018, 2017. Just on my job and everything. People, my family, and people didn't take it serious.
Yeah. Okay. Really? So So I'm curious on that. So like, let's touch a little bit on how crypto was back then and how people talked about crypto towards now, and how the population is more quote unquote accepting of crypto, but not so much right now.
Yeah.
So tell me your experience on how you like your relationships with people and how you talk to people about crypto, because you must have like felt like, oh, like I don't know, I gotta watch what I say because I don't want them to feel like I'm crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, crypto was totally different than where it is now.
Yeah.
A lot of projects were still running on Ethereum. There wasn't that much adoption publicly. Things were not where they are. I mean, we were still in a real building stage, and it was still hard to get access to certain cryptos because they weren't accessible.
Yeah.
But I did my best on trying to advocate and help people understand it behind the scenes. But like I said before, when you don't have proof of something, normally people need proof. They need the media to say this is good. You know what I'm saying? And that's the wrong time to be doing anything.
Yeah.
I didn't really need the validation from the media because I was researching.
So even back then, you didn't go with the crowd.
No.
What they were saying.
Absolutely not.
What made you think like that?
I mean, I've always been that type of person to go against the grain.
Yeah.
Even when I was a young kid, I was somebody that was like a black sheep, outcast. You know what I mean? I got picked on. It's hard to believe now that I have this confidence, but yeah, I used to get picked on as a kid, man, and I was a black sheep, and the black sheep turns out to be the chosen ones.
Yeah, exactly.
And I help advocate for those individuals who are underdogs, and I help them become the big dog.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a big dog right there.
So tell me, you transitioned into this person that went from the business world to this whole tech world early on in your, how old were you?
Oh, when I got into crypto?
Yeah.
It was 2016. I'm 35 now. I was probably like 26, 27.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
28. But I come from a entertainment background. And
so you say you're a comedian?
I'm a comedian, for sure.
You think you're funny?
Well, I know I'm funny. I mean, people laughing over there. Any laugh you hear, it's people on the outside laughing.
Okay.
But I was kind of shunned in Hollywood. I went through some things publicly that kind of brought me to a dark place, and I kind of found crypto as my savior. And I thought that I knew this was going to change my life. I really believe I'm going to make $1 billion off of investments in crypto. I know it may sound far-fetched. Absolutely. I'm a fucking wizard.
You guys hear that right now?
Listen, look at my face.
Do you have a date though? Do you have a date on when you think you would make $1 billion?
By 2030.
2030.
By 2030, I believe I will be sitting on $1 billion.
That's 8 years.
That's 8 years.
You're gonna make $1 billion in 8 years?
Absolutely. Ask me how much I made in the last 5. You'll never know because I'll never divulge that info. I like to be the person that I'm just quiet. You never know what I have.
Okay, so you're all about talking about realness in the space. A lot of people, I've been to a lot of the events, and there's just not much value in what people say. And, you know, from knowing you, you put out the truth and you really know what you're talking about. And you say things that people don't really want to hear. And so tell me and tell everyone listening some transitions that are happening currently. Let's get into that on transitions into the future of where technology is going with crypto and NFTs and what's happening in the world right now that no one even realizes, but it's happening under everyone's nose.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Truth be told, let's keep it real, because I'm big on authenticity, and I thank you for your compliment.
Yes.
But I do believe that majority of the people in the world will never know that they're using blockchain technology.
Yeah.
Here's an example. Recently, there's going to be an upcoming update on Apple dealing with their passkey. Like their passkey is like a passkey feature where you don't have to actually put in your password.
Yeah.
So there's a blockchain technology that's underpinning that. So if you're not somebody who reads the fine print, which 99% don't read, they just click, click, click. Okay, so you're not going to even know or be privy to this information. But there's people like me who understand what's happening, and we're trying to take advantage of this, because never in the history has there ever been a time where we're able to invest in the protocols like an HTTP or HTML.
Yeah.
The blockchain is affording that opportunity. Just because you're investing in crypto doesn't mean you're going to be rich.
Yeah.
Because you got to be in the right assets at the right time. So that's one shift. There's another shift where,
talk about let's talk like
UFC.
UFC, the VeChain.
Yes.
You're telling me about VeChain. It's wicked. It's crazy what WWE is doing, and honestly, a ton UFC, and a ton of like huge corporations is doing. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're adopting. A lot of these enterprises are adopting VeChain technology. Adidas is using it with the RFID chips and the NFC readers, where those two devices can communicate seamlessly. So, for example, you go and you pick out some clothes from Adidas, you bring it to the cash register, they're putting it on a reader, and it tallies up everything that you have instantly.
Yeah.
There's no scanning, there's no none of that. That's blockchain technology, and that's VeChain technology.
Another example of that is the Amazon stores.
Amazon.
And you could just walk into the Amazon stores and put anything in your car and then walk out without even talking to anyone, you just walk out, and then it goes to your Amazon account and you pay for it.
And all of this is able to happen because of blockchain technology. Even virtual reality, Ready Player One information, that is happening because of blockchain technology.
What is your thoughts on the current main quote unquote stable coins right now, such as Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, and we could get into the whole hacks and security in a bit, but with Solana,
I think you have coins that they put out in the media that they want the mainstream retail investors to be able to focus on, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP. Now, if you're somebody who's coming from no money, how much can you really make by investing in an asset that's already at $1,300?
Yeah, exactly.
Or an asset that's at $25,000? You're not even going to be able to own one of them.
Yeah.
So there's other opportunities in the altcoin market, the stuff that they don't talk about, where you can make a killing. And these, like VeChain, will become the next Ethereums of the world. But they don't want you to know that right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And these things are actively working in the background. Another asset would be Tron. They told you that they are.
Isn't that in the gaming community?
They do have a gaming aspect to it, but it's a smart contract platform, just like Ethereum. Ethereum is the Apple, and Tron is the Android, the Samsung. Funny enough, Tron is already partnered with Samsung blockchain. Oh! So when we talk about going forward into the fourth and fifth industrial revolution, we'll see these blockchains come alive.
Well, when did this all happen, though?
I mean, this has been happening over the years. I mean, these partnerships come out
Because now the UFC has VeChain as a logo on their on the Pentagon.
Yep.
Is that new? Because
Yeah.
I haven't seen that
happened
until you showed me.
Yeah, that happened this year.
I feel like all this adoption is like seeing it, firsthand, like crypto.com, the arena. Like you're seeing all these big companies in the crypto space take over like these environments and they're marketed everywhere now.
Yeah.
But people are just looking at them like, oh,
because people are stupid. How many times can you put the truth in front of people and they ignore it?
Yeah.
The truth is in plain sight.
Yeah, exactly. But they'll never focus on it unless everyone else is like saying, go to this, go to this. Let's focus on this.
Have you seen a real life wizard in real life?
No.
You looking at one right now, but see, they don't know it. It's in plain sight. So here's the wizardry working, ladies and gentlemen.
So VeChain, Tron. And
those are just a couple of assets. Like I said, man, the portfolio is vast, but those are ones that.
So how do you find these coins? Tell everyone how you get involved in finding one specific coin. What interests you in getting involved in it?
Well, man, look, when you're investing, you have to put on your venture capital mindset, especially in crypto, because you're looking at startup companies. These are not like traditional investments. So you need to approach it differently than you would, investing in the stock market. So I like to really look at the team, look at the white paper, make sure that there's other big money that's backing them. I look for support in articles and things of that nature. Go to various websites, fact check. I mean, I really want to investigate truth on my own terms to make sure that what I'm putting my money in is something that is going to turn a profit.
So do you think that, what do you look at the perspective of like, will this coin project, will it change the world and the future? And do you see that perspective?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm looking at it to see if this is going to change the world, because I know blockchain technology is causing major paradigm shifts in many sectors within the world on the traditional side. So I want to see if this project or this protocol is aligned with that, So for instance, Internet of Things, that's where, you're going to have different devices all over the world, cars, what's the, red light, green light, fucking those lights. I can't even think right now.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I don't even know what you're talking about. Red light, green light.
Stop lights.
Stop lights? Yeah, what about them?
Yeah, they're going to be communicating with the cars on autonomous vehicles. Okay. That's what the Internet of Things is. It's where, the internet is connected to all of these things around the world. That is even happening in your house, like with these little robots who, vacuum up your floor. That's all Internet of Things in subtle different ways. Alexa, you know.
And talking on that, those are just small things, right? Because now we have, we just got news of like a whole plan, $1 trillion plan in Saudi Arabia that is smart city. And so if you guys don't know what a smart city is, it's going to be, said 100 miles long. Yeah. And it's going to be literally a line, just a line of 2 glass panels left and right of each other, and in the middle it's going to be called the smart city, and it's going to be, they said that you can get to one side to the next in like 5 minutes. 100 miles. And you're going to be able to walk from your house 5 minutes away from anything you need. And so this is where the transition, that will be the transition of like where life will become. And to be honest, I don't see myself living in this at all. I just don't see it being stable for me. But I do think that a large amount of the population would like to live there, because it's
I agree.
It's way easier, more efficient, and they don't have to, people settle for less. It could just be in a smart city and then get around anywhere they want.
Absolutely. I mean, even that, it's mind blowing. But that can only happen because of blockchain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's going to be people. Let's look at it like this. they're pushing for the sheeple of the world to go inside the metaverse.
Yeah.
And they're gearing us up for that. And I think smart cities, virtual reality, people are going to be losing their jobs to robots and AI. And crypto is going to be a big facilitator within that transition. And, they're going to have to be forced to make money in different ways, like moving to earn, reading to earn, playing to earn, watching to earn, listening to earn.
And this is why, a big thing about these smart cities is because you could do all these, learn to earn, watch to earn, read to earn, all from your house.
Yes.
All from your house. So there's no reason there's no reason to drive cars, and you can make money by just living.
Yes. You're going to be forced to do that, because if your job has been replaced by an algorithm or AI, I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? I mean, there's already technology out here that's going to replace agents, real estate agents, insurance agents, managers. I mean, you're going to be wiped out.
Yeah, you're going to be wiped out. You're definitely going to be wiped out because, that's like scary though. That's really scary on where the world is going, because no one is going to expect it unless you're educating yourself. Only the educated will survive and get past the whole trap.
Yeah, man. So there's gonna be two classes of people, man. The haves and the have-nots, and we've been trying to give people this information so that if they are a have-not now, they can become a have. In this fourth and fifth industrial revolution, because shit is changing, man, and it's changing faster than people think.
Yeah. How do you think people are going to be? How do you think we get people more aware to become those have people?
I think it's going to be very hard because we already have a society that's made up of a bunch of sheep, and there's a lot of smoke is like what I like to call it.
Smoky mirrors.
Smoke, smoke and mirrors, and a lot of noise that deters people from focusing on the money. There's just too much noise. So really, man, if you are somebody who has a calling on your life, or you're somebody who's young and you could see the opportunity, I think those people are going to resonate with this type of conversation.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, all these small towns around the world, I come from a small town, and it was always judgmental. It was in high school when I was doing, something different with my life. It was always, I was always bashed on because I was thinking differently all the time, and I just wanted to do something different than everybody else, and I was just going against the grain. And I think that's what crypto and like this Web3 space is. It's all about. It's going against the grain. And so therefore, like, even when I talk to people, and when I went back home like last week, and I was talking to some people about Web3 and like what I'm doing, and they're just like looking at me like,
they looked at you like you were stupid.
Yeah, they're like, what? What is this kid talk? Like, this kid's crazy. What is he talking about? I'm just like, what is it gonna take for these people to wake up and actually realize that this is where the future is going? Because I had someone say to me that they said this. They said, okay, if it's going to be worldwide and it's going to be a day-to-day, then I don't need to learn it right now because it's going to be a part of the world. And I was like, you're dumb.
You have people who get opportunities that knock. Just like the people who had the opportunity back in the day to invest in the dot-com boom, Web 1.0 and 2.0, and many people didn't take advantage of it. I know many people that didn't, and they have a second chance to take advantage of it, and those same people still won't take advantage of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't give a damn no more, because I've been advocating for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If me changing my life, and you see all the shit I've been through because it's been publicized, and you still can't get with the program, you just deserve to be a have-not. You know what I'm saying?
Retweet. Hashtag have-nots.
Yeah, I mean,
because I've changed my life into something like crazy because I wanted to be educated and I was curious to learn.
Right.
You were curious to learn. Once you bumped into that guy, everything happens for a reason too. Like, you bumped into this random guy in Starbucks, and then 10 years later, you're here, and now you're educating and becoming a big advocate in the space, and actually giving real life knowledge on what people need to hear. Absolutely. And not what just the general public is, just what everyone else is saying. Like I'm so sick of like people just saying the most basic shit in the space, because it's not giving any value and it's not educating anyone. It's just going with what will get me by, to just say something and like say, oh, I'm an advocate in the space and I talk about the space. Like,
yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of people, YouTubers, they do things for a check. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm in the influencer world, and
I've never taken a check from anybody.
Me either. I have never ever taken anything from no one, because at the end of the day, I love Web3 because of the technology. I love it because of the community. I love the future. I love where it's going. And
not to cut you off, Chris, right, but let's just tell them how my wizardry works, because he got into ApeCoin at a certain.
Let's talk about ApeCoin. So I met Brando, randomly at our friend Ty's office, and he's telling me about, like, he's in this crypto space, we start to talk, and so he like helped me figure out some stuff. Anyways, we get in a conversation about ApeCoin, and I'm like, ApeCoin's the future. It's gonna change the world. And it was sitting at $9. So I bought in at $9 the first day, because my boy owns Mutant Apes, and he called me like as soon as it launched. He was like, yo, go invest in this coin. And I was like, oh shit, yo, I love Bored Ape Yacht Club. Let me go invest in this. And then I tell Brando that I got in at $9, and he says, and I asked him, are you getting in? Like, this is dope. It's so low right now. And he goes, bro, it's gonna go down to $3. Trust me. And I'm like, dude, you're bullshitting right now. It's definitely not gonna hit $3 at all. And literally 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, it goes to $25. And my investment from 9 to 25, I was like, oh shit, I'm holding a bag right now, but I'm not selling it, and because I think it's gonna go up. And then all of a sudden, the bear market just hit crazy, and it dropped ApeCoin to $5. And I'm like, there's no way it's going to $3. There's no way. So I was dollar cost averaging from all the way to 25 to $5. And when it hit $5, I was like, all right, I'm going in. And then it hit $3, and I'm like, bro, how in the world did this guy know that ApeCoin was gonna hit $3?
It's just experience, man. Seeing how these assets hit the market and the hype around it, and then the hype always dies down. You know what I mean?
I've learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I mean, I've had people who made a lot of money on a shit coin, and probably like 100,000 really quick, and I'm like, dude, take that shit out. He thinks it's still gonna go higher. What happens? Ends up losing 75,000.
Holy shit!
I mean,
that's happened before.
Yeah, because they don't listen. Because everybody, it's FOMO, and it's excitement, and people they forget that there's guides here to help.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
So obviously you're a long-term investor.
Long-term investor for sure. That's why I know I'm gonna make $1 billion.
Okay, so how long you
I'm wearing the Billionaires Boys Club? That wasn't by accident. I speak shit into existence.
Okay, but how long do you think that you're gonna hold these coins for?
I mean, when you invest, you should hold them a minimum of 5 years.
5 years,
but
okay.
There's different. It just depends on with the asset. I mean, sometimes I'll get into an asset.
Do you have a strategy?
Of course.
Okay.
But sometimes I'll get into an asset and I'll have the intention as I'm just going to make money off of it. So I'll swing trade it.
Okay.
So I'll buy in a certain price point. I know it's going to go up, ride the wave up, scoop up that little money, and then I'll put that money, into some stable coin, and then figure out where I want to place it in my portfolio. I mean, but there's strategies of all types, but mainly the best strategy that I use is finding these gems and investing in them at the lowest price point.
What do you suggest? What a quote unquote gem is?
All right, a gem for me. Okay, I got my community into a project called Seek VR. It was at it had probably about 2 or 3 zeros in front of it. So it was way under a penny. You could have threw $250 at that. It went to $1.25. So I had a couple million of that asset.
Holy shit.
So you do the math. I don't
Holy
really,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? So, but you can only experience that if you're patient enough to wait for those
How long
gains.
did you wait for that
It
gain?
probably took me about 2 years for that.
2 years.
Yeah, but I'm cool with that.
What? It took you 2 years.
2 years for that to pay off.
Really?
But how many people do you know that work for 2 years and they're barely scratching $35,000?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm willing to take those risks. I'm willing to take those
And
bets.
you have many plays right now that is going to be for
Chris. Chris. Oh, man. Nah, there's so many plays. I mean, look, man, this is what I do.
Obviously you hold a lot of crypto, and what about the NFT? Like, are you investing in NFTs? Are you because this is NFTs is new. It's NFTs came out more like Cool Cats came out 2017,
Yeah.
and that was like the first NFT, but like in 2017,
CryptoKitties was the first.
Oh no, CryptoKitties, yeah. Sorry, and were you involved in
Yeah,
that?
I have CryptoKitties still to this day.
Oh, you're holding.
I won't sell them only because they're nostalgia. You know, it's the first of its first. But I have a lot of NFTs, but I didn't start off buying into NFTs because NFTs are a trick to people who don't have money.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to make a lot of money on NFTs.
Okay.
You will if you're investing in the right NFTs, but I recommend you buying into cryptos because those are the underpinning protocols that will run the new world. And you'll make more money on cryptos than you will NFTs. So I say get your money up with crypto, and then, dollar cost average into some cool cryptos out there. I mean, but there is some that are going to be changing the game. Fluff World is going to be changing.
You've been
the
telling
game.
me about Fluff World.
Alethea AI. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff out there. Stoner Cats. I mean, we're talking about that's backed by Ashton Kutcher. It's a cartoon show, so it's the first blockchain cartoon. Funny. I mean, you have Chris Rock on there. I mean, you have Seth Rogen. I mean, you have some of the biggest actors attached to that. And I own the IP. When you own the NFT, you own the digital rights.
Yeah.
So I got the IP to that. So, I like to make smart investments,
Yeah. So the people that you've met so far in this space, is there a lot of people that are similar mindsets as you that you guys could, bounce off each other, and you're even learning from these other people?
Absolutely. I mean, I learn from everybody. I even learn from my clients because everybody has information that they can share. And I'm only one person, man. I cannot.
Yeah, it's crazy. This literally I've been in this space for 7 months, and in 1 month is like 5 freaking years in this space. It's like everything's changing so fast. There's so much to learn. So it's kind of hard to half of the things I've known is from people that I've met. Like all these underground, this is all underground information, all knowledge, and you have to know certain people that are the ones that are doing it, creating these protocols, having impact in the space. And in the real world, no one even knows who the fuck they are.
No, man, they don't.
So everyone's paying attention to what the celebrities are saying, what the influencers are saying.
Celebrities don't know shit.
They don't know shit, and that's the problem. Is that the world is listening to these people, but if you get someone on the stage that's let's say Chris Lee, people in Web3 are gonna listen to what he's saying.
Right.
But oh, Chris, let's put him in a stadium and let's see if it sells out.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, no one cares.
No, facts. I mean, look at it this way: the world follows these celebrities, right? So they're going to use these celebrities to take dumb retail investors and make money off of them.
Yeah, and that's just a fucked up part, because you have these big people in Web3 that actually have knowledge and actually are impacting, and no one in the real world is paying attention to them. They'd rather pay attention to Justin Bieber, who has a fucked up NFT collection.
No, absolutely. I mean, but they don't, honestly, the powers that be, they don't want too many people getting rich. Even back in the .com boom, they shook people out of their assets. So people who wanted to get in to invest in Amazon or Apple at those times, they told him it would be a bad investment. They figured out a way to get them out of those investments. Same thing is happening in crypto with the Celsius, Terra Luna incidents, the Voyager. Solana
just happened.
You have YouTubers who were pushing retail investors to those exchanges and places, those protocols, and they did it knowingly on purpose. You know what I mean? Because they want these people out.
Yeah.
And it's only the strong who will survive.
Exactly. This is what you need to hear, guys.
Yeah, and these are the conversations that need to be had. You know what I mean? I go to these events. Me and you have been to a couple of events.
We've been to VCon together. How do you think about the speakers at VCon?
I mean, they're great. The speakers are great because they're influential. But
I think they were just saying the most
bare minimum,
generic knowledge. It wasn't really like, well, hold on, let me like take down my phone and take notes. Like there was nothing that I was like, okay, I need to remember this. When I was in New York, I went to NFT Now.
Yeah.
And the people there, like, I was listening to what they were saying, and I was like actually like on my phone taking notes.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, they're like, this is some dope information. And so there needs to be more people like that in space that if you go, like, they're just showing, most of the time it's just, oh, let me pay this influencer or whatever to go and talk at my event.
Right.
And it's like bullshit. Like, everything they're saying is just
because they only want the influencer there for their following.
Yeah, exactly. I mean? But like, they're following, like, at the end of the day, how real are they following then?
Exactly.
How real is that NFT community?
It's
because
all hype, man.
Everyone in the community is just there for the celebrities and influencers. So there's a lot of projects and people right now that are doing that. And I'm not going to say names, but there's a ton of people doing that are just bringing in these celebrities and saying, oh, like, we have this dope NFT collection, this is our utility, like, we could do this, but like, what real, like, problem are you solving?
Right, and they're not really solving any problem. They're just trying to figure out a way to capitalize on the hype.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's just what they're doing. So I mean, you're gonna have people like that, but it's up to us to discern if that makes sense to want to be a part of, by putting our money into it or by advocating on behalf of that project. That's why I'm very cerebral on what I talk about. I like to just sit back and make sure what I bring out is going to be viable and it makes sense, because it just makes sense. Not only because of who's behind it, who's backing it. They're changing the game. It's a real utility, a real use case behind it, and they actually have the credibility to make it happen. When I see those things check out, and then I see the big VCs getting behind it, I put my money in, man, and it hasn't failed me yet. And I think there's plenty of opportunity even for somebody like you who's just getting into it.
Yeah.
Just surround yourself with the right people, because you're going to get bumped up against all type of people that say,
oh yeah, I literally the first 3 months, I just started to invest into what everyone else was investing into. And
he has me right by his side. He could have asked me at any point. Any point.
And then when I started to get more into the space and meet people that are actually here and like educated in it, I was like, oh shit, I'm making some stupid investments right now. And so when in this bear market, all those investments that I invested in the first 3 months, they're not even investments anymore.
Hey, and that happens, man. that happens.
I'm like, fuck, shit.
Hey, they go to zero and they go away.
Yeah,
I mean that happens, man. But
because my thought really was like, oh, okay, we got Ethereum, we got Bitcoin, we got Solana. Okay, everyone's investing in these. Like, these are. I never had the perspective of like, oh, there could be something bigger than these projects. Like, these are never going to be not forever going to be the main ones.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I was thinking. So I was like, okay, let me figure out the ones that everyone else is talking about too, so I can get in. And like, it's just It's bullshit. Oh, bullshit, dude.
Man, look, it happens, bro. I mean, but that's
I'm like so bold.
that's why I do what I do at Bigger Than Race. We want to help people accelerate their learning curves and avoid the pitfalls, so they don't make these mistakes in the crypto wild west. Because let's be honest, you're liable to get shot, robbed, stolen from. I mean, anything can happen in the crypto wild west.
The security is ridiculous. It's the security's there, but like. It needs to be worked on because it is the Wild Wild West. You can't call someone if like you get hacked. And
but just get the guidance, man. Get the guidance from people like me.
That's the important part about this space. Is like the guidance is your security. Education is your security. That's how you secure yourself, is by being knowledgeable and having people that will guide you. In the right place.
Absolutely. And I wish...
And put your wizard powers on people.
I wish you would have let me put my powers on you, but you went to started doing your own stuff, so I don't know, man.
I totally messed up with that.
There's good news. I'm still here, and
good news. Brando, aka Crypto Wizard, is still here to help everyone become billionaires.
Yeah, that's if you believe yourself to be.
Don't take in any investment. It's only advice. This is not investment.
It's not investment advice, but if you take this advice, you will go and make money. Go on, because if you look at the prices right now, I don't know when this is going to air, but trust and believe these prices will be up.
I know. 100%. All these prices are going to go up.
Exactly.
But like that's the thing is like right now that everyone that was making tons of money on the bull run, like everyone's gone right now because now
smart money's buying the assets though.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't see that part right now.
True.
Buying it right now and waiting.
Yeah, no, I mean, because
everyone just sell. Oh my God, Celsius. Oh my God, Voyager.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta. What if my investment is next? Like, you know what I mean? So everyone's just like, fuck this. I'm taking my money out.
But that's done intentionally, Chris, because they don't want these people to make the money.
Yeah, I know. But like the crazy part is that I have never ever even taken $1 out from what I've made from crypto.
Wow. That's great.
I see the future in it so much that I want to keep everything in crypto because I seen Gucci, like you could pay in crypto in Gucci.
Yep.
I want decentralized. I want to be decentralized. I want to be in control of my. I'm so like into decentralization that like I want to be in control. Like I'm sick of it. I don't want the government to like control my money.
Didn't you wish when you was a kid you can have a decentralized childhood?
No, facts. I wish when I was a kid like I was learning all this and this was the thing.
I mean, but you're still.
I'm 21. Like I'm still young.
Bro, you're gonna be straight.
Turn 22 in like 2 months. So
listen to people like me.
Happy early birthday to me.
When are you turning 22?
October 24th.
Oh, happy early birthday. Shit, we in August.
We're gonna turn up. We're gonna turn up.
Of course we will.
Yeah, we're gonna turn up.
But yeah, man, I mean, you're still early, and I mean, you're surrounded by the right people, and I believe, just keep doing what you're doing. You'll make the moves, man.
No, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I have great people around me, and we're building something so amazing at Project, and it's gonna be amazing. Man,
it totally is, man. But I think crypto is the future. Majority of the world won't know they're using it. And for people who are privy to this information and those who are watching this podcast, pay attention to the assets that I did call out because I dropped them for a reason. And,
replay.
Yeah, replay, take notes. But I mean, I hope that, they got something out of this conversation.
No, yeah, of course. No, there's a lot of things that we touched on. We had an amazing conversation. There's just like, you know a lot of things in the space that a lot of people aren't talking about for sure. So you were able to bring up, valid points. And I'm even learning from what you're saying as well, taking it all in.
Absolutely, man.
So
that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn from each other, spread the wizardry, because the wizardry can not only touch this generation, but it touches other generations too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing the life-changing capabilities that blockchain can afford people. And I'm just thankful for blockchain. I'm thankful that I've been blessed to stumble upon it. And anybody else,
dude, I'm so I am so thankful that I'm in this space now because it's so. it's so entertaining for me.
Yeah.
It's like always something to do, always someone new to me, and it's not all the same type of people. It's like all different types of people.
Yeah.
And so that's what I love, because just the social media world, like it's amazing, it's cool, but like this shit is like
next level
shit. Next level.
Crypto is I believe it's a bunch of people who were black sheeps, underdogs, who have found each other through crypto. They come together.
That's why I relate to so many people in this space, because we literally all think it's the same. And in the whole like social media world, we don't like. There's so many like different like blockages, like so many walls up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm so open-minded. I'm so I want to learn. I'm just curious. You know. Yeah. I'm not saying that like, you know, everything that I think that's gonna happen in the future is actually gonna happen, but like I'm curious to see what happens.
Absolutely, man. I mean, the future is about to change because of crypto. At least in my predictions, we're going on another lockdown, and gaming and metaverse is going to take over, and people are going to start to make money playing video games.
Oh, everyone hear that? So you better do your research, prepare, do your own, make your own perspective on if you see that happening.
You see these fingers? These are pedicured wizardry fingers. Okay, they're telling the truth. But yeah, man, this has been real, bro.
Yeah, it's been real. Well, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me. Find me on Bigger Than Race YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Brando Murphy Official on IG. BiggerThanRace.com.
Everything will be linked down below if you guys are curious. And it's been good talking.
Yes, sir.
See you another time.
Yes, sir.
Brother. Peace out.
Appreciate
Project
it.
out.